Hello and welcome to the Insight Industry presentation on Operations and Execution. My name is Chris Modzelewski, and I'm the Principal Consultant here at Insight Industry, where I apply my 16 years of experience building and managing robust operational teams on behalf of my clients in the research, analytics, technology, and advertising industries. So with that intro out of the way, how do I approach operations and execution? Too often, operations has a self-esteem issue. And to understand why, it can be valuable to think of your client relationships in romantic terms. Sales is Don Juan, seducing your client. Product management is Cyrano de Bergerac, feeding your sales team sexy pickup lines. And marketing is the wingman, making sure that the sales team looks good. But what about operations? All too often, I'm told that operations just isn't sexy. And often, it's the ops teams themselves that tell me that. But here's the thing. I could not disagree more. Operations is the core of what you deliver. Sales, marketing, product management, they might get the client to fall in love with you, but it's operations which actually delivers real value and makes the relationship last. Disciplined operational processes drive your profitability. Efficient processes are the difference between a 5% gross margin and a 50% gross margin. And it doesn't get much sexier than that, does it? And efficiency is more than just a gateway to increased profitability. It is also a key to perceived value and greater sales. Faster insights help clients respond to the changing market more dynamically, and helping your clients become more responsive is the promise you make to them. But speed alone isn't everything. Effective operations also raise the quality of your deliverables. By applying systematic process management and rigorous quality control mechanisms, you can ensure the quality of your data and the utility of your product, all while accelerating the speed of your delivery. So how does Insight Industry apply that philosophy to its operations and execution practice? It's all about process. First we do X, then we do Y, and then we do Z. When working with you, we start by understanding your team's current process. And to do that, we talk to your team. We usually start such engagements off by sitting down with your ops leaders and discussing the practical, nitty-gritty reality of their work. We don't look for the high-level, buzzword-filled process slide that your sales teams show your clients. This is the blood-in-the-mud, down-and-dirty, real-life perspective from the trenches. We want to know what a day in the life of your ops team looks like, what constitutes their actual step-by-step process, and most importantly, we want to understand what they see as their pain points. Your ops team's pain points are the low-hanging fruit in improving their execution. They are the areas that your ops team already knows can significantly improve their efficiency or their quality, since those pain points are the obstacles they have to navigate every day. We work with your ops team to identify those pain points and to map out ways to remove those stumbling blocks from your ops team's path. Whether that's through automation, improved tooling, or streamlined workflow, removing your ops team's frustrations creates a virtuous feedback cycle by improving their efficiency, raising their quality, and making them happier. Then, we look at each step in the process and the connections between various steps. Our independent, outside observer's eye lets us notice opportunities that your teams, who are used to the status quo, might easily overlook. Typically during this phase, we identify areas where automation or UX/UI improvements can deliver real value. That's right, and we can't stress this enough. UX matters for more than just your clients. It is just as important in-house to strengthen your team's efficiency and quality. In our experience, UX improvements alone can often increase margins by 5 to 15%. And finally, we look at the quality junctures in your process, the places where errors, fraudulent respondents, or substandard performance can damage the value of your team's work. Errors and surprises are a fact of life, but by identifying where in your process quality is most at risk, we can then design systematic mechanisms to defend and raise the quality bar where and when it matters. Depending on your process, those mechanisms might be automated or facilitated by human intervention, but in all cases they can ensure adequate levels of quality assurance in your team's work. And once we've identified the ways in which your processes may be strengthened, we sit down with your teams to map out your operational roadmap. This may be a combination of documenting your organization's tribal knowledge, designing new features for your back office systems, or reconfiguring your team's workflows. During this stage, buy-in is important, both for the ops teams that will be living the reality of your new optimized processes, as well as for the development teams that need to implement relevant features and UX or UI improvements. That's why we prepare comprehensive, practical documentation that can provide value to your ops and dev teams, both in the form of process wikis, glossaries, how-to guides, functional specifications, API blueprints, and so on. In this process, we'll often prepare our guidance to smoothly support your team's practical workflows, delivering comprehensive UX/UI wireframes and agile epics and stories as needed. And of course, we always provide comprehensive budgets and timelines to help you make informed decisions about which improvements should take priority when implementing your operational roadmap. And when all is said and done, thanks to Insight Industries' operations and execution practice, your ops teams will benefit by having a more streamlined process, which is easier for them to fulfill and which ensures higher quality for your clients. Efficiency, profitability, team engagement, and product quality will all improve, which in turn means that your clients will love you more and deepen their relationships with you. And that, I think, is very sexy indeed. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you found this presentation valuable. I'd love to learn more about your operational processes and to see if there are ways in which Insight Industry might be able to help you improve them. Please reach out either online or by telephone. I'm looking forward to speaking with you soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day.